Hi, you're watching Backstage and another interview. Today, my special guest is Jake from Swedish group CYHRA.
Yes, thank you for having me. Yes, that's correct.
What it means, CYHRA?
CYHRA doesn't really have any specific meaning. When we were founding the band, me and Jesper, we wanted to have something that did not sound like anything else. So,
Yes.
you know, how when you're Googling stuff, you want that thing to be first.
Yes.
And
that's
we,
right.
yeah, and we were just searching on things, and I found CYRA, like CYHRA, and I just added an H in the middle so that it looked cooler, and yeah.
And by the way, that's a cool name.
Yeah,
Really,
I think
really.
so too.
Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, we're on the festival Masters of Rock, and this year, this is the one big party because that festival celebrates 20 years. So when I say Czech Republic specifically, what do you can imagine?
Fantastic fans. CYHRA has always had a great fan base in Czech Republic. My former band Amaranth also had a great fan base here, and also Masters of Rock has meant a lot to me. I've been here more times than I can count. I've been here as a pyrotechnician for many bands. I was here when it all started with Sabaton, when no one knew about who Sabaton was, and I was working with them. And I've been here with a lot of bands like Hammerfall and all the others. I played here with Amaranth, I played here with CYHRA several times. And it's just a fantastic festival. And Czech Republic fans have always greeted us really, really well. So
The style you play is modern melodic metal.
yeah,
It's,
I don't know.
What is your style?
I have always hated when you guys that listen to music needs to compartmentalize things. You need to, like, I listen to power metal or slash metal or, whatever. For me, music is music. A
Yes.
good song is a good song. And to be honest, it's you guys out there that needs to decide what kind of music we play. I don't know. It's some kind of rock, some kind of metal, some kind of melodic things, but
We've got two kind of music, bad or good.
yeah, sing along metal. I don't know.
Yes.
Make something new up.
Okay. I said before you're from Sweden, but it's not completely true. Where are you from? I mean, all of you.
Yeah, we have Oige Valverta from Finland,
Yes.
living in Switzerland. We have Marcus, which is from Sweden, just as myself and Jesper. But then we also have Alex, that is from Germany. So we are scattered all around the world, and to just make one-off shows like this weekend takes a lot of planning, and
Yes.
there's so much logistics that needs to work.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yes. Your band is young.
Yeah,
we
thank
can
you.
say, but all of you have a great music history
Yeah.
with another bands, and that was a great band. All of you, you played before. So your ex-bands had different music styles.
Yeah, maybe,
And,
yeah, but I mean, like, I think that you can hear all our previous bands that we've been in. You can
Yes.
hear in CYHRA, like,
And how did
the
you-
melodies from Jesper, in that, the hooks and the choruses from Amaranth,
Was it complicated to find your own style?
Absolutely not, because like when me and Jesper sat down to start writing songs from the beginning, we had no record label, we had no fan base, no one knew that we were doing anything, and we had no pressure on our shoulders. When you're releasing your second album, you always need to have you're following up a success, or at least you have created a fan base and you need to please them.
Yes.
But when you create your first album, you could do what the hell you want. So it was really, really easy.
Okay. By the way, great show today.
Thank you.
I was that, and really. And I heard during the concert your best singer in the band is a drummer.
Yeah,
So it was wrong.
No, I usually always say that just to please the crowd. So I always say that it's not the same script every night. But today I said that the Oige is the best guitar player in Finland,
Yes.
but Marcus is the best guitar player in the band.
And also I heard during the show you wanted to be a hockey player?
Yeah.
Ice hockey? Oh. And
I crossed my hip.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Then I had to do something else. So I became a rock star.
okay.
Second best
and
thing, right?
Still watching ice hockey?
Yeah. I am completely dedicated. You see here, I
Oh, yeah.
York Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think about this year's champion? with Prague, and semi-final match was a great.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. But I mean, like, good hockey is good hockey, and it's just like music.
Yes.
A good song is a good song. If, for example, in hockey, if Sweden loses and doesn't go to the final, I will always, put Finland first.
Yes.
Like, then Finland will be my team.
Yes.
Or, if I don't have Finland, I will just, enjoy the game, because hockey is such a fantastic game. And what I also love about hockey, which is not like soccer or football, as we say here,
Yes.
is that the fans are friends with each other. You can go to a New York Rangers game. I always do that with my friend Bill when I'm in New York. He's a Jersey fan, and I'm a Rangers fan, but we go to the games together, and we could enjoy that, and we're not fighting. So
That's great. That's great. And by the way, tomorrow final match on Football Euro.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single game. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. I usually watch the World Championship in football, but I think football for me is too slow.
Oh.
Like it's just like no.
Oh yeah.
I could watch a pendulum swing instead.
And back to the ice hockey. The best player ever.
Best player
For
ever,
you.
in my opinion.
Yes.
Hard to say, but Wayne Gretzky and Peter Forsberg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Correct.
So my daughter was born on the 21st of January, and I always say that was because of Peter Forsberg, number 21. It's a good day to be born on.
Okay. Back to the music. I want to know, who is your favorite musician?
My favorite musician.
Who inspires you? Yes.
Well, back in the days, it was a lot of Michael Kiske, Halloween, Queensryche, Hammerfall was a big influence when I started as a 15-year-old. And Joachim Kahns has helped me tremendously in my career as being kind of a mentor behind my back, and that's been fantastic. But I love all kind of music.
Yes.
Nowadays, I love Electric Callboy.
Oh,
I
yes,
think they're
a great show.
fucking fantastic. I missed them yesterday.
Yes.
I really had plans to see them, but our flight was delayed. But I like all of, like nowadays, Bring Me the Horizon, I Prevail, bands like that. But it depends on which kind of era you're talking about. Like I used to be a big Metallica fan, big Iron Maiden fan. And then you have your...
But the bands like Electric Callboy and Bring Me the Horizon, is that the future?
I
in the
think
metal
so.
music?
Absolutely, I think so. Absolutely.
Okay, back to your band. How do you compose the new music? Is that everyone's work, or you're the leader?
I would say that it's always been me. Like first album was me and Jesper. Since then, it's always been me taking the lead on things. But then I always send it out to everyone, and they get to come with their opinions and their things. And sometimes it works the other way. I get like songs from the other guys, and I usually take out. I work then as a producer, so I cut out parts and like this is a good riff, or this could be a good verse, and then I write something around that. And sometimes I could get a whole song and I just put vocals on it. So it's a teamwork, absolutely. CYHRA is teamwork.
That's fine.
There's no one that says that this guy writes all the music. But as I'm the singer and I, always do everything, the lines and, hooks and whatever, it's always up to me to change everything so that I feel comfortable.
Yes. And what is your big most inspiration to make music? About the lyrics?
Until recently, I usually just sat in my studio just riffing around either on piano or guitar or just singing, voice memos or whatever. It's not until recently that I started to listen to music again. It's been many, many years where I did not listen to music because like you're working with music all day long and you don't want to, you've been sitting working with music for 8 hours. The first thing that you do when you get home is not to want to listen. But I've started to listen to music during the days while I'm in the studio just to get inspiration.
And when you do not make music, what do you do?
When I'm not making music,
Yes.
I run a management company called Guilty Gorilla where I manage bands. I also do a lot of different tour managing jobs, and I everything that I do is inside of the music business. But there's tons of different things. I also work as a songwriter for other bands, and I do,
So
Yeah, and and now recently I also started to do acting.
Oh.
So I have a movie coming up that I'm going to start shooting in Hollywood actually.
Oh.
So I'm starring against a guy called Doc Jones. If you ever
Yes.
heard of him.
Yes.
So that is going to be my debut in the movie business. So that's kind of
Oh,
cool.
which genre? When we can
It's
expect?
think a little bit like Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Adventure, but also a lot of fighting.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Ian Blades. Just check it out.
Okay. You have 3 albums for a short time. What about new music?
Yeah, we just released a brand new single last week. It calls
Oh.
Parasite, where we did a collaboration together with Dead by April and The Day Will Left Earth.
Oh.
And that song has been streaming really, really well. So I also think that is the future. Collaborations,
Yes.
teaming up with other bands, and make sure that each other fans are that other bands or other bands' fan bases finds you,
Yes.
and vice versa.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Okay. So at the end, some message for the Czech people and Czech fans and to the festival, Masters of Rock.
Absolutely. First of all, congratulations on the 20-year anniversary of Masters of Rock. And for all of you that watches this, check out CYHRA if you have never heard of us, and stream our music. And if you like it, pass it on to your friends.
Okay. Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you so
time.
much.
And enjoy the next show and good luck.
Thank you very much.